Hello everyone, Garcia here. Happy Monday. So we have another portfolio update. It looks like the portfolio is up to 99,883 today. So as always, here's a little clip that I kind of found. I thought it was pretty funny. So this is what we look like giving financial advice and stock picks to friends. I know it's silly, but I thought it was pretty funny. Oh yeah, so this guy, he's been putting out videos that are super bearish. Like he's been posting videos since 2022. Right on schedule. Investors are not ready. Point of no return. It never happens. It's coming. This is it. It will break. It is now inevitable. It won't last. This dude has been putting these videos since at least 2022. And anyone who was listening to him and has been on the sidelines looks like this right now. Missing out on all of the gains in tech, Bitcoin, whatever, even SPY, just don't listen to these people, like DCA what you can and just do your own research, don't rely on other people telling you when to buy, when to sell. I got this Time Magazine delivered the other day. It's pretty cool. It's Time Magazine featuring Palantir, the first AI war. I thought it was pretty cool. I think this is the first time Palantir is featured on Time Magazine, so it's nice to have a copy. So this weekend I actually tried to learn how to read a balance sheet, and I think it's gonna go pretty well. I found this one today. Day traders buying and selling hundreds of times for a net $10 for the week. Buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. So as promised, I did, as promised, it looks like we're up to 100 grand right now. See, I'm this good. We're making money after hours. But, so we can look at the Roth IRA. We're up 1% in the IRA and the Roth. So right now the current plays are, we have covered calls on all of our Palantir shares and 50 shares of Rocket Lab. So right now the covered calls are doing pretty good. We got 18% return. I think I'll just close these out once we get to maybe 60% return, and I'll just close them out and maybe open new ones, maybe not, depending how close we are to earnings. In the brokerage, we're up 2.5% today. So the reason we're up 2.5% here is because of my Bitcoin exposure in this account. So changes that I made in this account is SoFi is out. I would rather keep adding more cash secured puts on TSLL, which is a leveraged Tesla ETF, instead of waiting around for SoFi to do what it's going to do. I'm okay with missing out on any of those gains. So that cash secured put money that I had on SoFi, I basically moved them over to these cash secured puts. So these cash secured puts got me around $6,400 in total. So these will expire in September. So if TSLL is below $10, I'll just roll this down and out. I don't intend on taking assignment. I would just buy the shares outright. So we have a covered call on the 100 TSLL shares that I have. We're up 30% on those. We're up 17% on the Palantir $24 cash secured puts. We're up 18% on the $26 covered calls. We're up almost 6% on the $23 cash secured puts on Palantir. and we're up 2% on the TSLA puts. So yeah, so these are today's. Let me switch it over to today. So Palantir went up 1.5% today. Doing pretty good so far. It's going to be holding the 20s like pretty steady. So BITX was the big performer today. So this is my Bitcoin play. So my Bitcoin play is doing pretty well. All in all, it looks like it's up 25% since I bought the 20 shares. So I'm not going to be playing the game of like picking the correct miner to outperform. I would rather just let it sit in Bitcoin. TSLL is up 2% today, and Rocket Lab up 1.2%. So yeah, so as promised, I did want to look at the Rocket Lab fundamentals. So I did take a look at their 10K, and I did a little bit of research, and I'm trying to learn how to read these properly. So I'm gonna stick with the basics for now. So for the basics, we have the top line and the bottom line. So actually, I do have the difference. So the top line versus the bottom line. While both figures help to gauge businesses' performance, each term is significant for different reasons. For example, the top line indicates business growth. It's a measure of a company's ability to market and sell its products against its competitors. The bottom line in business demonstrates how efficiently a company can make a product or provide a service that creates enough gross profit to cover overhead expenses while yielding a reasonable net profit. So using that information, we can look at the top line and the bottom line of Rocket Lab. And over the past 3 years, it looks like the bottom line has gotten a little bit worse. You could see it hasn't really improved. So it looks like it's they have losses compounding over the last 3 years, but it's because they are ramping up their manufacturing. They're building out their new rocket, the Neutron, I believe it is, or Neptune. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check that. But if you look at their top line, it is improving. So from 2021 to 2023, it is going up. So that's good to see. But yeah, as I do more and more research on these, I'll try to put up a more organized video. But for now, I do like that the revenues on Rocket Lab are growing over time. So once their new rocket is up and running, launching, we should see these numbers improve a lot more. So yeah, if anybody has any questions or any comments, please let me know. I would appreciate your feedback. And I think that's all I have for today. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Hope you guys have a great day.